What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? It's your boy Deonte Burden, aka Mr. Short Dollar himself. Listen, coming to you guys with a quick live feed on this Wednesday night. You know, tomorrow we got my other YouTube channel, Change the Lives, hosted by yours truly, Deonte Burden. I'll be at Misfits TV or Misfits Radio studio tomorrow, but I want to have a quick live feed with Mr. Short Dollar because I want to talk about something that a lot of people around ask me a lot, and it's just like, hey, D, give me some ideas on some side hustles. You know, listen. I'm doing all right with my job. Money's coming in okay. Money's coming in pretty good. But look, I need a couple ideas. Just get a little side money coming in. You know, I'm fine where I'm at right now. But I just need some advice on what to do. So, I just wanted to go over you guys a few side hustles that are easy for you guys to start. And you can start them with little or no money. Again, I'm going to give you some easy side hustles you can start with little or no money, okay? Real quick, guys. Again, I'm Deonte Burden, aka Mr. Short Dollar himself. You know, Mr. Short Dollar, we talk about personal finance, business, entrepreneurship, and investing. We got over 400 videos on the YouTube channel. We got a grant playlist with over 150 grant opportunities for you guys to take advantage of. Right now, we're streaming live on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, Twitter, the main and Facebook. The main hub is the Mr. Short Dollar YouTube channel. So make sure you go to Mr. Short Dollar on YouTube and subscribe to the channel, okay? Got a lot of great information there. Hey, we got Heaven Sent ADC. How you doing? How you doing? My brother, Cal Pritchard, what's going on, brother? How you doing, man? Good to see you tuning in and everything. What's going on, Ken Ray? What's happening now, Ray? Good to see you. Good to see you, girl. I appreciate you tuning in. Good to see you. Hey, listen, guys. We've had a super week this week, man, but trying to end everything in the bang. Hey, we had a super September. So YouTube channel going great, business going great, getting ready for tax season stuff. Did a post earlier today. We're gonna start hiring and training for tax season next month. So get ready for that if you guys are interested in getting the tax business and everything. So super excited to get that started. I'm glad to hear you doing good, Rory. Good to see that. Good to see that. Hey, listen. Now, right now, guys, what we're talking about, I'm sorry that heaven sent. I'm sorry about that. And I appreciate you tuning in. Tonight, again, we want to discuss, easy side hustles that you guys can start with little or no money. And again, I get approached all the time because, a lot of us out here working, got money coming in, everything's steady, everything's fine. But we find ourselves in a situation where, look, I just need to get a little extra money coming in, but I don't want it to detract away from my main money, right? Because again, I'm always pushing entrepreneurship. I'm always, telling guys, the pros about it, but I'm also always telling everybody, listen, if it's not for you, just stay in your lane and enjoy where you're at. Okay, so I'm not the one to sit here and just tell you quit your job and entrepreneurship is the way to go. No, I'm all over the place. Whatever makes you happy, great. As long as I can give out good information to help steer you in the right direction, I'm all about it. So what I want to do, because I do get these approached all the time in regards to, hey, listen, what's some ways I can supplement my income and make some decent money, but again, it's not affecting my mainstream of money. So that's what I want to go over today, guys. Some side hustles that you guys can do. They're going to take little or no money with doing it. And the first thing is pretty much just consulting and teaching. What I mean by that is here's the deal. If you have lived on this earth, you've done a few things, you'll be amazed how much, the value that you got in between your ears, right? We've all done some job, had some task, some expertise that somebody somewhere or somebody's most of the time need to be able to take advantage of the information we have. What's that? Kids Corner Salon. Hey, appreciate you tuning in. Glad you guys tuning in. Hey, guys, I do want to let you guys know one quick thing before I go any further. I do got the call in going right now. So here's the only problem with the call in. Now, I do apologize. I'm trying to work on this, guys. I'm trying to work on this. The call in is only going to be connected on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn. If you're looking on Instagram and TikTok, you won't be able to hear the call in, and that's because I can't get it. It's not connected to the board on the platform yet. So I do want to give that disclaimer. If anyone calls in, and I apologize about that. So if anyone calls in, you wouldn't necessarily be able to hear the call in if you're looking at on Instagram or TikTok. So I just want to get that disclaimer. But the call in number is 678-961-3176. Again, 678-961-3176. Again, 678-961-3176. If you do have any questions outside of we talking about the side hustles that you can start with little or no money, please hold your question to the end of the show. And I promise you, as always, I will open the floor up and answer any question that you have regarding any business, grants, entrepreneurship, things like that. But right now, let's get to business where we're talking about the side hustles. Again, the first one, that teaching consultant. Okay. You guys understand, if you've worked in just a warehouse and you got some kind of logistical specialty, if you've been working, just, at the airlines, you've been coaching rec sports, you've done customer service, you've been a cashier. Okay, we're back in the game. I apologize, everybody. Yeah, I froze. Yeah, I ain't just froze. I disappeared. So I apologize about that. Had a little glitch over here. Like I say, outside of cutting it off and cutting it back on, that's about the best I'm gonna get from you. Yeah, you're gonna get from me. So we're back in the game, but everything. But again, we're going over tonight. Um, uh, Easy side hustle you can start with little or no money. The first one is consulting or teaching. Again, when you have any kind of experience or anything with doing a particular task or any kind of work experience, you'll be shocked at how many people out there actually need to know the things that are in between your ears. And monetizing it is a whole realm that you guys can take advantage of when I start saying that, because you can sit here, just go on social media and post and say, listen, I'm going to teach you guys, hey, how to, start your lawn business. You young ladies know how to do hair. Hey, this is how we can learn how to do installs or certain kind of different hair coloring tips and things like that. You again, if you stop for a second and just write down 5 things that you can do very easily, right? Regardless of what anybody else can do. And then you start saying, well, listen, I can break this down in steps and I can just teach other people how to do this. Again, you will be surprised how many people will be interested in understand that, to know how to paint a bedroom, how to, buff the floors at an office building, how to, uh, cut the grass, make sure you got those lines in there. It sounds simple, it may sound silly, but a lot of people don't need it, don't know how to do it. And we start talking about consulting or anything like that. Let's do basic math. If you charging $100 for your class, and you get 10 people to get in your class that's only 1 hour long, you've made it easy $1,000. It's just really a matter of number one, which is probably the most difficult part, just start. Once you start doing it, boom, boom, you're right there in the game with doing it. Okay. So that's the most important part, just getting started with doing it. So that's what I want you guys to just think about when we start. Again, we're talking about easy side hustles that you guys can do that requires little or no money. It's all you got to do. In 1 second, guys, I want to make sure everything's good on all these ends. We're doing this. Give me 1 second. Let me check the status on this. There we go. And again, those particular things, being able to actually monetize what you know, what you have experience with, is very simple. Because like I said, hey, I just did $100 for a 1 hour class, or it can be 30 minutes, 45 minutes. You get 10 people, that's $1,000. What if you do that every week? That's $4,000 a month. And again, we can downscale it to $25, $50, whatever it is, guys. But we talking about that whole number one, that teaching consulting piece. If you work backwards from it, like I always tell people, work backwards from the goal. We don't have to really focus so much on how many people that we have to do it, because one of the biggest things is people have the enthusiasm about doing the task, but what gets a lot of people out of it when we start talking about just building side hustles and ways to get other money is the actual action they got to take to go get the money. And a lot of times people will say, well, look, man, I ain't got time to do all that. And, I just want to try to get a little extra money. And next thing you know, they're working a part-time job that they miserable at. But you'd be amazed how much enthusiasm and easy the money come when you're doing something that's relatively easy for you to do, but also, fun for you to do as well. So I want you guys to kind of think about that in regards to, what we're talking about, just these side hustles. That first being that, teaching and consulting. You don't have to have a full blown out course. Like I said, it can just be a little class here and there. You can go get you go to your normal library or something like that, rent out a room for 15, 20 bucks, your rec center in your community and stuff. Get that for crumbs. Do your advertising on social media, in the all the Mr. Short Dollar videos on YouTube and Facebook. You see the Fiverr link. Hit on that, get you somebody, the graphic artist, maybe even make you a little thumbnail or ad for your class, and just hell, start pushing that and pushing it, and next thing you know, before you know it, hey man, you got a class going. And again, do the math again. We just say $50 a class for that 1 hour class. You get 10 people in there, you got $500, right? $500, do one every week, got $2,000 a month. $2,000 a month, that's another $24,000 added to your bottom line at the end of the year, guys. Come on now. It's really just a matter of, again, you have enough confidence in just realizing what you do have between your ears that you can monetize and take advantage of. Okay. And the first one was just being a teaching consultant. The second one is, hey, ride share. You know how it is, Uber, Lyft. Hey, listen, guys, I remember was about almost 20 years ago and stuff, just how I see all the Africans over at the airport waiting. Hey, want to ride, bud? They be at College Park train station breaking their neck. And it just seemed like it's just so amazing how technology has just disrupted so many industries. And the cab taxi driving industry is one that has been shook up with that. And when you look at it from an opportunity standpoint, you got your car, and when it's part of your driveway, it's not doing anything for you. I mean, you use your car to go to work every day. We're talking about side hustle, things you just take advantage of that's right there. Hey, you just turn around. Hey, listen, let me just, make this car make money for me, right? So now we're out there, using the car, you Ubering, you're lifting, you're doing this kind of stuff. And it's at your leisure, right? Only thing that you're using to Uber and Lyft is what? The thing that you already have at your disposal, right? We're talking again, side hustles that you guys can do with little or no money, right? And I know a lot of times people, I'm dropping a couple things on you, things you can do because again, far too often we put in these funky spots where look, man, we want to go on this cruise, want to take a nice vacation. We want to be able to, add to our wardrobe, but do some different things for our kids, send the kids to these camps. But then we get in those spots where we're like, man, my job might be tripping with my hours. I don't necessarily know if I'll be able to have these certain things happen. That's why I'm getting, going this tonight with you guys because you'd be amazed. And some of these things are obvious, but some of them you may not think about, especially from the perspective that we're talking about. The car sitting out there in the driveway, take advantage of it. And again, even though that job may be your main anchor, the actual side hustle that we're talking about, hell, you can use several of them hell in conjunction with each other during the same time, okay? At the same time. And hell, once you learn you start Ubering and Lyfting, hell, next thing you know, you can start giving a class online or, at your church, at your job, on how to start your own Uber Lyft business. That's the thing about it, guys. If your mind gonna work and your hustle bustle gonna be there, you'll be okay. All right, that's one of the biggest things I want everybody to take consideration with that. Another thing is just like we talk about Uber and Lyft. You can do your share your home. With Airbnb, and I think a good one is that pad split, guys. You have another asset just like your car, which is your crib. Now, in the past year or so, I know a lot of jurisdictions have started regulating where you can have these Airbnbs and things like that because you had a lot of people that actually were doing things in certain communities and not probably being the best as far as the landlord or monitoring who was in their homes and stuff. So now I think, yeah, especially in major cities, they're only going to allow so many Airbnbs or home share sites in a certain place. And I think now a lot of places require you to list them where you have them at and stuff like that. So if you are going to be looking to do this, just be looking at it. Just look into it if wherever you live, if it's possible to do that. So you don't have any kind of zoning or code infractions with doing any of this and stuff. So I want you guys to make sure you look into that first. But again, just having your crib there to do that, you got a little extra room downstairs. And hey man, make sure you got an extra room downstairs you're not using. Hey, take advantage of it. You got a big 4-5 bedroom, the kids grown, they at the house. You and your significant other, y'all pissed off at each other, y'all in separate rooms. You're like, hey, I at least want a little noise in the house, so you can list those rooms and stuff. Again, I brought up the company Pad Split. Pad Split is just like a company that is like a Airbnb. I didn't get affiliate links to these places. I'm be damn advertising them, but it's pretty innovative company. Just kind of like what Airbnb, but it's more of the rooming house concept. We got what's this? Winter baby, new here, need help with side hustle. Well, you in the right place, winter baby. You're in the right place. But when we start right now, we're talking about listing your home. The first one we talked about was the home. The sharing your vehicle with the Uber and the Lyft. The first one was technology. Teaching or consulting. The third one, we're talking about listing your crib. But going back to Pad Split theoretically is kind of like the rooming house concept. And I think they have minimum. You guys can look them up. And I think it's a Georgia Tech grad. I think somewhere from the Atlanta area, that the guy that started that company. But pretty much they're listing, I think you have like a minimum 4 or 5 bedroom home. And I need to try to get somebody on from that company on my show too, just kind of have a conversation with them about the company. But you have I think 4 or 5 bedroom home, and you probably put, I think I want you to put like remote locks rather on the doors and also the front door. And then it's the same thing, just like you have your regular rooming house. You're renting out the rooms and stuff with doing it. And I think they pretty much do a lot of the legwork in regards to, marketing your house and, interviewing the people and things like that. And, just because, again, they have those remote locks on them, they can get that stuff, locked in and taken care of from that. But that when we start talking about just listing the home and stuff like that, that's the easy one. We're looking at side hustles that we can do with little or no money because, again, we got our anchor, we got our job. We ain't trying to lose our job. We just want to get a little extra money or decent income on the side. It's really not affecting what we have for the most part, right? So again, that home share again. Look up past split. Look up past split. I'm gonna really try to get in the next week or so somebody from the company on the show so we can talk about it, because I always try to look at innovative ways that people can make money thinking outside the box that really doesn't affect, that can, have a positive impact on you with it. But check that out. Again, we was talking about just listing your home. Another one is we started talking about delivering groceries, right? We know the companies like Instacart, DoorDash, Grubhub, those places like that. Man, listen, you got the car, you're sitting in the driveway. Hey, you still can do that. Hey, with this one right here, you don't have to worry so much about dealing with people as much as you would just like if you was doing the Airbnb and Lyft or anything like that. These, you actually can actually go to these different places, pick up the food, make your deliveries and everything. You just got a couple hours before the game start. Listen, let me get out there in the car. Let me make it happen. Make a couple stops here and there. Then made a couple $100, right? Spent you a couple hours, got it done. Hey, it's easy money. And think about it, guys, especially depending where you're at. Like, I'm here in Metro Atlanta. You think about what the actual event, the events we've had. I'm just thinking recently, like with Dragon Con, NFL season starting. Have even just some of the golf tournaments and all kind of things. Always going home shows and stuff. I mean, it's just a matter if you can be somewhere in those areas and you're providing any of these services. Come on now, guys. Easy money. And we know if you've ever caught an Uber or a Lyft at any venue, the price is damn near double with doing it. And you put yourself in an easy position where you can just make some easy money just actually doing this particular stuff. Okay. So again, it's one the delivering foods and stuff. Super easy, guys. Super. You see the like I say, DoorDash, Grubhub, Instacart, and there's tons of them out there. I'm just thinking of something off the top of my head. Where we say does your insurance go up? I just go out one company with Misfits company. It said, does your insurance go up? With that, and is that question being asked in regards to the growth? Let's just say all of them with the delivering the groceries, listing your renting out your house, renting out your car. Good question. Easy disclaimer that you want to make sure that you talk to whoever your venue, the vendor is in regards to insurance. Would insurance go up? Some it may not, or you may get a particular policy where they require you to do that or not. That's a good question. I can't say if it will or wouldn't. It's just you need to just find out from whoever your insurance provider. Hey, do you have a product with doing that? Okay, if it adversely affects you in regards to the amount of money that it does increase with doing that. That can help you with your decision-making process in regards if you want to do that or not. Because anything that you're going to do, excuse me, again, we're talking about requiring little or no money. If it is going to be something negative that impact your bottom line, okay, you don't have to try it. But I will say that's a good question. Kind of do your due diligence with doing it. I'm not trying to. Again, we're trying to do things that you can kind of startup that really doesn't require you to do a lot or acquire a lot from an overhead perspective, right? So it does behoove you, again, like what I mentioned before, even with the Airbnbs and stuff, make sure the particular area, if you're going to use your house or looking to start, with your particular crib, you look into your city zone and restrictions, see if it's okay or not. A lot of major cities are actually restricting the amount. So it's just a matter of, where you're located and how many they're going to have, if the area is zoned for it and stuff. But it's just on the front end, you find out. But again, we're going over several of them. So you're not limited to one thing, right? So that's the thing about it. We're just trying to look at things that we can actually bring more money in and not necessarily be able to commit a lot out, a lot to make this additional income. Okay. Let's see my comment thing when I want to make sure we're good with that. Give me 1 second, y'all. I guess we're good. I don't got anybody coming in that was coming in before the computer had locked up and froze. I just want to make sure. I didn't know if anybody was still trying to put anything in. Guess not. Okay, guys. Another one is, and this is pretty much a super easy one. We start looking at anything from we talking about just from print on demand, and then print on demand can be just using intermediary services that can actually print, that can actually print, produce, ship, manufacture, all that stuff for your product, right? So we started to print demand. You said a lot of people want to do t-shirts, right? I actually, if you go on the Mr. Short Dollar store, you Google or go to DeonteBurden.com, you'll see where I have books, book I wrote, the t-shirts and everything that's on there, the stores. Excuse me, even on the YouTube channel, you'll see the Mr. Short Dollar store, the Changing Lives store. With those are coming straight from print on demand companies. Even with the children's book and stuff like that, that's print on demand stuff. So pretty much what it is, you may buy a t-shirt for let's say $10. They charge $8 to produce the shirt, and they send me a residual of $2. Either way how that goes. You may say, well, look, D man, I need more than $2. I'm not going to do that. The only price that I incur for that is what? Make sure I get some kind of design to lay out on the shirt. And you can just put a shirt and say Happy Meal. I mean, I don't know. But at the end of the day, the owners still go back on you to what? Get the hustle and bustle enough for enough people to want to go out there and, say, I appreciate Kirana, Kiki. I appreciate you saying you there. I'm glad that I didn't know if everybody had disappeared or not. Thank you. But again, it's just the onus is on you to get your butt out there and just get people to go and try to get your shirts. But so don't look at. A lot of times people kind of look at that kind of stuff, just like, look, I'm not making any money with doing that particular thing. It's not worth it. But if you ain't doing a damn thing, now if you have a fixation, or you just, well, hey, I want to make the shirt, I want to print it, I want to sell it, that's great. Because you may have some disparity sometime with print on demand, with sometimes quality and things like that. That can happen. But for the most part, we're talking about machines that are running by itself. But people buy those Mr. Short Dollar shirts, we're doing it. I just get a residual, royalty check once a month. Someone go buy the book, it's a royalty check. If you guys sit there and have anything that's done like that, it's on autopilot. You just have to be the one. It really determines how hard you're gonna get out there and hustle and buy it. So we still go back to the easy thing what we talked about before. You get, say 100 people to push. Just say over a while, it take you maybe a couple months. You got 100 people that bought the t-shirt, $10, cost you $8. You got $2 residual. They made $200, but you really haven't done anything but run your mouth. Buy the shirt, buy the shirt, buy the shirt, buy the shirt, buy the shirt. In addition to other stuff you're doing, right? So again, we don't have to be limited to this is all we're doing. We can have all these different things coming in. So now that's what we start talking about, the whole theoretically multiple streams of income. I got 200 coming in from now. I got $1,000 coming in from now. 600 coming in from now. I got another 400 coming in this month from now. And none of it is really taking nothing but a couple hours each month. That's the thing about it. It's not like I got to do all that stuff. It's not a lot. It's not a lot that you're doing. There's a lot you got out there, but you're actually sitting at a certain point. You're only giving so much into it and getting so much back. You're not knee deep in everything because you have a job. Uber for a couple of hours a month. You sitting there, and you're not going to get rich from these side hustles, but you sitting there like, hey, a little bit of this, adds to, a good little chunk. And next thing you know, you done add a couple more $1,000s to your bottom line each month. It may seem like it's not a lot. Trust me, guys. I've been hustling since I was a little kid. I can tell you this stuff works. It just really depends on exactly what you guys are trying, what you guys are trying to do. And like I said, if you got this dang book in your head that you want to write and stuff like that, you'd be shocked. I'm telling you, you'd be shocked who want to read your damn book. You'd be shocked who wants to read your blog. And you'd be shocked how many people out there like, damn, man, that makes sense. I know sometimes we all get into like, man, y'all don't want to hear what I got to say. I don't want to get into that and all that kind of stuff. Well, some people do want to hear what you got to say, right? Everybody ain't on this, shut the hell up Deonte mode. I found that out a couple years ago. 5, 6 years ago, when my family over at Misfits told me to go and get on the radio. But so guys, really, really, really don't get discouraged by being out on the front part of it, looking like, man, that's just a lot, or it's not going to be enough. Again, we just adding to, and we're not putting that much into it to get this money. Okay, the only thing that's going to be required is what? Just our effort and actually trying to do it. Okay. Another thing is, just when we got free time at the crib, we just sitting around and stuff like that. If you have, affinity for watching kids or you like animals, hell, you just sitting around the house. You might want to go sit at some of the house, babysitting, pet sitting, house sitting, just sitting. Hell, it's the same thing if you damn got your little security guard. Probably a whole lot less damn dangerous. Have you guys seen on social media all these folks just walking in damn store? It was one, I think, that was in LA. The guys were doing the smash and grab, and the security guard walked up, and everybody was cussing at the security guard like, "Look, man, shit, no, hell, no, they are real criminals." He was just really just sitting there looking, just got his walkie talkie. Hey, listen, call the police. You just like everybody else and stuff, and not knocking anybody, but if you can put yourself in a situation doing similar things, making just as much more, or anything, try it. Again, house sitting, pet sitting, babysitting, just some sitting, right? Just you'll be amazed. Again, we're talking about side hustle that you can do with little or no money. Hope we got Kiki, what you asking right there. Well, there, you can do that. Get on the radio. You made for it. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Hey, big shout out to my family at Misfits Radio. Hey, I'm telling y'all, listen, when that first time, like 5 or 6 years ago, my man DJ Lab say, hey, Pooch, man, hey, you seem like a natural. Hey, man, I ain't shut the hell up since. And it's been super fun, man. I really appreciate them. And I appreciate the comment as well. I've been having a blast at it. So we just did the house sitting, the sitting aspect, okay? Again, we're talking about side hustles you guys can do with little or no money, right? Another one is, I just went out, guys. I closed the salon last year. I had the salon 17 years. So I closed the damn salon, and my stupid ass, I tried to sell some of the stuff, tried the damn sell the salon, but I won't buy the salon, going through a divorce, but I'm just trying to get rid of, get stuff, out the way and everything like that. But I said, listen, man, I'm just going to close the thing up. My dumb ass did. I got a damn garage full of dryers, blowers, seats, sinks, all kind of stuff, right? And hell, I just recently, guys, give me a little round of applause. Let me see if we got a round of applause on here on the board, guys. I got this new toy here that we've been doing this. Booyah. How about that, man? Grown man with his damn toys. Listen, I just got rid of all that damn equipment that I had in my garage for about a year and a half. Man, I sold all the salon equipment, so it was cool getting that off of it. But then you start thinking like, shit, hell, there was just stuff. I sold it for crumbs, but my only point with that is how much stuff do we have in our garages or at our house that's in there that, hey man, this dad's walking by, and we just look at it like, ain't no big deal. What's up, Penny? How you doing? The thing a lot of us probably don't really sit back when we going through the motions about what other people find value in that we don't, that we currently have. What Kiki say? Look at you using all your toys. How about that? Having fun. That's good. Yeah, I had a blast. We did the video on tangible assets about a year or two ago, and I was talking about my neighborhood. We have an annual yard sale, I think twice a year. And one of the biggest things about the yard sale, when we have it, you have a lot of people that come, especially North Atlanta and even Buckhead, that had those thrift or collectible stores. Hey man, y'all got any coins? Y'all got any old antiques and all that kind of stuff like that? What's going on? How you doing there? Those kind of things. People come in, they want buy, see what kind of antiques you got. You got them treasures in your attic. So again, you can do like garage flips and things like that. Hell, every 2 months, because my brother, he runs a furniture store over in Scottsdale. That's in the Cobb County. And I know they go to a lot of estate sales and different things in auctions and buy a lot of antiques and stuff that they sell in that store up there they have. And they get them a lot of time at a discount price, try to sell them at a premium. It depends and stuff. But again, that garage flip, that's an easy way. Because again, you got stuff in your attic, you got stuff in your garage that, listen, man, it's there. and you know damn well you ain't gonna do nothing with it but throw it away. I'm telling you guys because my son was supposed to sell the damn stuff. He was BSing with doing it. I was contemplating back in the spring, man, I'm gonna just throw this damn stuff away. Son said, listen, man, let me do another list. Don't let me do it because he's supposed to did it. Man, I sold the damn stuff in like 3 or 4 days and stuff. Mind you, I was gonna give the money to him, and I made sure that I sent a damn screenshot of the damn money and told his ass he wasn't getting a damn penny with doing it and stuff. But again, guys, we're talking about that whole garage flip. You got stuff sitting in front of you. You got stuff sitting in front of you that you don't deal with them on. Take advantage of it. Tiffany Mitchell, oh, this is a million ways to make money. I have to watch you more often. Absolutely. Make sure, Tiffany, that you go to the YouTube channel, Mr. Short Dollar. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Got over 400 videos on the YouTube channel covering business, personal finance, entrepreneurship, and investing. Again, guys, right now we're streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, and Twitter. The main hub is the Mr. Short Dollar YouTube channel where all the videos are sitting. So please make sure you get to the YouTube channel and take advantage of it. We got Misfits of Company. You got to play with it. Absolutely, brother. I appreciate it. Absolutely. You got to play with it. You have to sit there and really just kind of have an open mind. We start talking about side hustles and things in addition, because again, we got that anchor. We got our job. We have that going in, and we ain't looking to try to start over, or anything like that. Just like, listen, man, can I get some kind of supplemental income, some kind of way that we can sit here and just actually be able to grow, add a little extra money to our bottom line while adding a lot to, a headache with us trying to get it, okay? Hey, Stacey, I appreciate you tuning in. What's the next thing is? Oh, here's another one. This is one dear to my heart. Hey, just be some kind of social media person. You can actually get you some kind of YouTube channel. You can actually go, do a YouTube channel, which is, I'm not going to say the easiest thing in the world to do. It's fun to do it. And, as always, guys, when you're doing YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, you're doing different things. My philosophy has always been, from everything that I've done, guys, and to be straight up with you, that don't necessarily go after money. If you go after it being fun, the money gonna be a byproduct, right? So at the end of the day, we talking about these side hustles, things that everybody can actually do to add some money to your bottom line. Don't overthink it, right? Don't overthink it. So if you say, look, man, I like talking about this, I like traveling and stuff like that, you will be surprised how many people will really get into seeing you, drive down to damn Florida and take pictures. Hey, listen, me and my family, we finna do a cross-country trip. We're going to take pictures. You'll be shocked. You'll be shocked. You sit there and you like restoring old cars. Man, I've been doing restoring old cars for 5 or 10 years. Look, this is what we're going to do. We're going to tape the process from beginning to end and just chop it up. And then from that point, we're going to make probably about that hour video, break it down to 20 videos. Then we may have one with a full video, post it. After, you get in a position where your channel's getting monetized, you're making extra money, and you're only showing shit that you're going to do it already for fun, right? What's going on? What's this? Well, y'all know I'm Atlanta Public School graduate. I can't read too damn good these screen names. Sensor. Hey, thanks, S. We're going to go right there, but I appreciate you tuning in, love. Hello to you. Y'all know I can't damn read. I can just add. Sensation. That's what I'm talking about. Sensation. That's a screen name or your stage name. I appreciate you tuning in. What was this right here? We got everybody tuning in. I appreciate you guys tuning in tonight. But definitely, guys, we got a situation that we can take advantage of, abilities that we got, things that we know, things we already have. Again, we're talking about side hustles that you guys can do with little or no money. That's not going to impact anything, on your end in a negative way, that we can actually add to ourselves, help us, we make it, we got a good job. We got security. We happy where we at. But again, if I can just, that's right there, but I can just make a little extra cash without affecting anything else, man, that'll be great. I'll just mess with your sensation. I'll just joke with you. I'm glad you tuned in. Let me see what we got right here. Stage Richard, that's right. Do something you love. Absolutely. Kiki says, yes, I got to get to Florida next. I'm in North Carolina right now. That's what I'm talking about. And Stacey Richardson said we need financial literacy at each generation. Absolutely, absolutely. I've been working in the financial service industry over how to save banks and to promote how to promote savings and teach. Absolutely. I've been working in the financial service industry for over the past 25 years. You know, I've been in business over 21 years. I always say this, guys, when we looking at certain things we do, don't overthink it. Don't overthink it, guys. Don't overthink it. Because again, you will be shocked how many people out there will pay you money for something that you do relatively easy and something that you do a lot already in your own time. A lot of you guys, like I said, you know, we start talking about the social media aspect. If you like gardening, you know, you have a person like me that's interested in gardening, but I don't know a damn thing about gardening. But because your grandmama or mama taught you how to plant 20, 30 years ago, man, listen, you know, before we go to Harvard, show people how to till the ground, plant the seeds, what time of year to do this. And, you know, again, the task that takes 1 hour, that can be 20 small videos, one whole 1 hour video. You got, you know, do that in one season, the next season, do this and all that. Before you know it, you're sitting there making a couple extra grand each month. And the cool thing about when you start looking at it from a social media standpoint, when those checks start coming in, the Google checks, those ad checks, those affiliate checks, and all that stuff coming in, that's coming in forever. Because the video you made, 2 or 3 years ago, it's still getting money. And I can just say this from when we did the videos on how to, what's a W-2, how to fill out a W-4, back in the pandemic, how to fill out a 2202 form, how to fill out a 4506T. I mean, hell, I was making damn money on them videos for years. I mean, just even now with the W-4, what's a W-2, 1040, how to fill out a Schedule C, all those videos like that, shit I know how to do just off the top of my head. I'm making money for them from stuff I did years ago. And that's what I'm saying. You know, you got that particular platform going. You guys just need to take advantage of the things that you know that, again, people will sit there and pay decent money for. What we got right here. Kiki says, well, thank you for putting us on what you know. I want my own business. Well, that's awesome. Listen, you need to make sure, if you haven't, that you subscribe to Mr. Short Dollar. Well, you're on the YouTube channel now. Okay, cool. Y'all got to get... I'm willing to deal in between all these platforms, so please forgive me. You're in the right spot. So if you look on the Mr. Short Dollar YouTube channel, everything's segregated in regards to the playlist. Some on multiple lists, from the entrepreneur playlist, the business playlist, personal finance, the actual finance, because we have the business loans 101, personal finance, personal loans 101, breaking out. All that information is there, guys. All that information is there. So please take advantage of all the great information that is on Mr. Short Dollar on YouTube as well, regardless of what platform you're on now. What I got right here, right? What all these funky notes. The last thing is, even with the social media piece, it kind of ties into that. You know, you can write your own blog or report, guys. Again, you will be surprised when the things that you normally, if you have your memoirs, your diaries, things like that, it's there. Is that you put it down, you know, things that you want to share with the people. You'd be amazed at how many folks share your journey, especially if you got, you know, you go through different things as far as raising kids, you have any kind of health issues, you're trying to get certain accomplishments, you're working out, a trainer, a good friend of mine, he does the CrossFit thing and stuff. And I was encouraging him, hey man, if you're already making these videos, you're here training, you know, go out there and share that with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Take advantage of the things that you're already doing for free. What Slick said, what you got, Reek? It ain't easy, is it? How can I help, man? Shoot. Reek, you know I always got my hand tied behind my damn back, boy. You know how busy I am. So, you know, and anytime that we can put ourselves in a position where we can take advantage, of the things we can do relatively easy, or we're always doing on our spare time. Let's take advantage of it. And I know a lot of you guys maybe came in and out, you know, different times of the video. And I apologize. We had a little system glitch earlier in regards to the video and stuff. But I do want you guys to make sure, if you did come in the middle of the video, go to Mr. Short Dollar on YouTube and then check out everything that we talked about in regards to these easy side hustles that you guys can start with little or no money. We have right here, Stacey Richardson. Important thing is talents going strong first. Your gift will make room for you. it will keep having you more fruit. And that's the thing about it. A lot of times that the God given talent gifts that we had, or things we can do relatively easy, take advantage of it. Take advantage of it. Again, guys. I'm telling you, you will be surprised, especially right now in the information age. The world is flat. You can talk to somebody in Tokyo, Japan, or I think that's China that we can't have any communication with. Just Tokyo, Australia, anybody. You can talk to anybody anytime, real time, negotiating deals, promoting, posting, and everything like that. And guys, it's the world flat. The world is flat. You can push your ideas, products, and services all over the world right now, guys, with the click of your finger. With the click of your finger. And if you think outside the box and you want to be innovative, you'd be amazed how you can get rewarded for it. Okay. Again, we start talking about the ride shares, the homes, sharing your home, teaching the courses and all this kind of stuff. I ain't sitting there saying you got to make this damn course, that's PhD level. Listen, how to put in a sew in, right? How to groom your beard and get the right thing, how to put the certain kind of dye on your beard. Man, I'm telling you guys, you would be shocked how many people they read it when they start getting this gray in their face. Listen, man, I don't want to F it up. Let me sit here and try to, find some Google this, how to put in dye in your beard. You will be shocked. And next thing you know, all your stuff is popping up, guys. So really think about that. Just spend some time, just spend a little time being proactive. Knowing, okay, listen, because what we don't want to do, guys, again, number one is be smart. Now, if you saying you want to do a side hustle, and you saying you want to start a whole another damn business, those two whole different things, right? They ain't the same damn thing. So we want to make sure we always looking at whatever we doing is not going to affect our main thing, right? So what can I do in conjunction with what I'm doing? Because again, we already know these things that come easy to us, right? We're talking about the whole thought process of trying to figure out how we're going to start, what we're going to do and everything. We know it come relatively easier to us, right? And then we start saying, okay, what can I do that doesn't affect my main thing that I'm doing, right? What do I got time to lay out, right? I got a little extra time. I can do the ride share. Got a couple of extra rooms in the crib. We can do that, right? We can actually, if we want to get started going out there, cutting a few grass, things like that, you can get on top of that. We start thinking about those ones with delivering groceries and stuff. Hell, we're already there. We're already doing it. I'm on my way. I got to pick my wife up from work at a certain time. Shit, I got a couple hours. Let me do a little couple Grubhub, little DoorDash and stuff before I get her. This is all I want you guys to be thinking about. I didn't know a side hustle was different from a small business. Absolutely. We start talking about a small business. At the end of the day, a hustle. Yeah, check out that business. Check out the video I did in regards to hustling. Are you hustling or are you in business? I did a whole hour-long show about it. I did a whole hour. Hustling and a business, two whole different things. Because at the end of the day, hustling mostly just a mentality. You're trying to scrabble up something and get it going. A business is actually talking about that whole machine when you got it going up with everything. Like, again, it's a lot of people out here hustling and they think they in business. They ain't in damn business. Your business like your LLC don't make you no business. I'm just saying, because at the end of the day, if you turn around and that anchor gone, could you live off that hustle? You'll just be scrapping. So again, theoretically, you can feel like, hey, because I got this license, because I had these particular things, you have that because you survive off that, And again, just in point, really what I just want to, even, if it's a legitimate business, if it was for the hustle, the main thing why I want that discussion tonight was just because I do get approached all the time. People are in that position where I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable with my job. I'm comfortable with my life. I just want to add something to it. Man, what can I do? Just get a little extra cash in, do this, that, but it's not really affecting. That's what I want to talk to you guys about tonight. Just give you throw a couple things out there in the fire that you guys could be doing where, like, look, man, okay, cool. That I can do that. I'm not really trying to be this, I'm not trying to be in Black Enterprise, and I'm not trying to sit here and be, Black 100 as far as the businesses. I just need a little extra money. So, when it's time to go school shopping, Christmas shopping, vacation, it ain't really scratching that like that. What can I do? Or if you just say, hey, a little bit add supplement income, just have in your pocket, for the month where it's not really detracting. That's what we had in this discussion tonight, guys. So I hope you enjoyed the discussion. I really appreciate all you guys tuning in. Now, with that said, like I told you, if you guys got any questions, I'll open the floor up now. If you got any questions outside of what we talked about for business, entrepreneurship, your finance, whatever, I'm here now. You guys know I charge that $200 an hour. I don't be BSing about that. Y'all got me for free right now. If you got a simple question, don't be asking me, how to perform heart surgery or anything like that. But if you got a simple question, the floor is yours. And if I can't answer your question, I think I probably do a pretty good job, maybe steer you in the right direction where you can get your answer, your question answered. So the floor is yours, guys. You guys got any questions or anything like that in regards to outside of what we just talked about with that? So anybody got any questions? I'll keep it open for a minute, we're doing it. Guys, while I'm waiting on the questions, keep in mind, we're stuck, and we've been stuck for a minute at 24,000 subscribers. I think we had 24.6. We want to reach another milestone. We want to get to 25,000 subscribers. So if you're following us right now on I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. Thanks a lot for tuning in. If you have not, depending if you're watching us on Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, go to Mr. Short Dollar on YouTube and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Okay, share the channel. Like I said, there's a lot of great information we have there. Again, it's over 400 videos on the channel covering all that great information: business operations, business management, business finance, all that stuff. I'm giving you guys for free. We're doing it. I have a real big, love for helping people, because I'm in the position right now in life because a lot of people help me. I've been in business, like I said, we're celebrating 21 years in business, and I done survived a lot, and everything. I went through that whole divorce. She tried to take it all, y'all. She tried to take it all, but I'm Mr. Bounce Back brother. Y'all see how happy I'm looking now, so everything good to go. But with that said, I have a lot of experiences, not only just in business, but just understanding how things on the personal side can affect business and things like that. So that's why I try to share with people, because I know everybody got a lot of shared stresses and a lot of shared struggles, but a lot of times people have issues with talking about it, or find people that legitimately have been through things, because you have no shortage of times you can go on the internet and you find people that are telling you, hey, you want to get business credit, do this. You can get approved for $30,000 and $40,000, just do this. And sometimes you can get that, but you're gonna get a bad product. You already have challenge credit, and you turn around and get approved for $5,000-$10,000. You're gonna get a messed up rate. It's gonna be real crazy. It's gonna be all ugly with doing it. So why put yourself in that situation? But a lot of times people will tell you things because they want to get. I'm not in the business of talking. I don't talk bad about nobody's business, because I've been in the game long enough. I'm cool where I'm at and everything, but a lot of times people will tell you stuff, especially stuff they ain't never did before. And I've required SBA loans this prior to pandemic, and I filled out those 40 and 50 damn page applications to get those 6-figure SBA loans. So I know how difficult it is. That's why I can tell people, like, nah, this shit ain't like that. Even we're actually doing grants. You guys know I'm a board member for 100 Black Men South Metro, and I know how intricate it is to try to get some of these damn bigger money grants. I know how it is. Our budget and finance chairman for USA Track and Field. I mean, on LinkedIn, you can see all this stuff. Everything will be verifiable. And that doesn't mean everything I know is right, or I know every damn thing, but I've known enough, and I messed up enough, and I've succeeded enough to know, like, nah, man, I wouldn't really go down that path, because a lot of times the saying is true. If it's too good to be true, it ain't, it can't be. And if it's that easy for people to make money, for people to be rich, for people to be wealthy, independent, hell, everybody do it. When the hell nobody gonna struggle for the hell of it. So I'm just saying that there's some things that doesn't mean everybody doesn't have the opportunity to do things. But the difference between the people that have things that not, a lot of times it's just who are willing to go through some of that BS. Excuse me, that BS may take you 1 month, it may take me 1 year, it may take me 5 years and stuff. But at the end of the day, who's willing to go through it, right? And that's just being real. Because even what we're talking about tonight in regards to the side hustle, you still got to do something. You got to do something. That's just it. You can't just sit here and just click it up. I don't want to do all that. I just want to hit click button. I just want to click and just see it happen. Hey, I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm Mr. Bounce Back. She don't like that, but I bounce. She don't like it too tough, but yeah, we good to go now. But definitely, guys, you got to put a little action into it. And what I've also found with doing it, make sure, just talking to people, sharing people. I think we did the video, I think it was the other day. It was real cool talking about the being able to find those mentors and coaches and really being able to holler at people a lot of times. Because I'm here in Metro Atlanta, guy. Like I say, Atlanta different, man. I'm a native man. This is not. I grew up up Bankhead Highway, and from where the city was in those '90s to now, totally different. This is like everybody in Atlanta is something. Everybody owns this, is a mogul, this media entrepreneur, millionaire. Nobody, there's not a regular damn soul down here, right? And so you have so many people that promote, I got this, I own this, I own that, but they ain't got a damn thing. They don't know a damn thing, unfortunately. And a lot of times when you want to holler at somebody and get some game and find things out, you really ain't getting the right thing. And I'm just saying, it was, I had some a conversation with some older gentlemen that they're in the 100 with me, man, and it was just amazing just seeing them guys that I know sitting on tons of money, millions of dollars, and just really hearing they thought process about things going. Of course, things are different now because you have way more opportunities, but just hearing their thought process, and you just take that game, mix it with what then you can be successful. But sometimes we want just the easy way of doing things. Hey, man, you're going to get an easy way results. And a lot of times that's you starting over and over and over and over and over again and being better. What you say, Ray? About I love you. I catch you on the next one. I'm here hustling right now. Bees. Hey, appreciate you tuning in. My girl, Ray. We were stationed in Germany together back in the 90s. Man, that was a good time, man. Damn, Germany. I haven't been back to Europe since then either, man. But that was the best time of my life when I was in the military, too. I appreciate you tuning in, Ray. I love you, girl. Let me see if anything. But anybody else, no one had any questions or anything like that? Anything business related, guys? You got, I'm here. I'm here, guys. So, if you don't, I understand and stuff. But I'm again, tomorrow night, I'll be at the studio with Misfits Radio, Misfits TV. I'll be on my other YouTube channel, Changing Lives, hosted by yours truly, Deonte Burden. Let me see if I'll put the link for Changing Lives in the description section. Guys, you can Google Changing Lives, hosted by Deonte Burden, or you can go to Google and put in Deonte Burden, and that should come up on the Google search with the different YouTube channels. I see what's going on right now. I don't know what the hell going on. I can't pull it up. We got an issue right now. Hold on 1 second. People, if I can pull that up. But yeah, my other YouTube channel is Changing Lives, hosted by yours truly, Deonte Burden. And on tomorrow's show, we're going to be asking, that's more of relationships, family, parenting, motivational, career development, that channel. And tomorrow is going to be a real cool show because tomorrow we're going to be discussing if would you leave your home to your kids or your new spouse? And I put a couple of feelers out in regards to the questions, and it's been a rainbow of hold on a second. Let me see 1 second, guys. Let me just put this in the search. You guys want to run in my mouth? If y'all got any questions about anything, just let me know. But again, tomorrow, we're asking the question, if you let me see so I can get this in here. 1 second. That. I think this is it. Let me see. And bear with me, guys. I want this damn MacBook, and I know it's a different way things are posted on now. Oh yeah, there we go. But yeah, tomorrow we're gonna be asking if do you leave your home to your kids or your new spouse? And I think that's because I've had some funky responses with that because people, you remarried, you were at one point the single parent, you may remarried or you require certain things. Now you with somebody new, and now you're looking, when those days go by, who would you leave your home to? Would you leave it to your kids or your significant other? Do you think your significant other is going to be your significant other living in that house, knowing that it will the event something happen to you, that you're going to give it to some people that ain't been there taking care of that house? So those kind of questions we're going to have tomorrow, and I think it's going to be a real fun show. So again, I just put the link for, again, that's Change the Lives, hosted by yours truly, Deonte Burden. That's my other YouTube channel. So if you haven't subscribed to that channel, but check out the show tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Again, we'll be at I'll be at the Misfits Radio studio, Misfits TV studio. But definitely check that out, man. We're gonna have a blast out there tomorrow. We're gonna have a blast talking about it. Me and Lab can get live with it. Reek be moderating everything. So I definitely want you guys to tune in. So let me see again. No questions, but listen, I'm gonna go on and call it short. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Thanks for all the love and support. Again, let's get to that 25,000 subscribers. Please, please, please share the information about the show. If you got any questions, you came in late, feel free to leave your question or comments in the comment section. I do go back and check the comment section on all my videos. I get the notifications, and I will answer your questions if something comes to your mind later on. Love you guys. Be safe. Had a blast tonight. Talk to you soon. Take care.